Hey, we got us a mini bonfire going over here. Oh my goodness. I guess it wanted to burn all the way through. Thank you, Lord God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for these perfect messages for this time. Thank you for our highest, lightest, and brightest good, for our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. Praise. Let's get into the message for today. But I'm hearing, let it blow out. Let me move it over. Okay. All right, so let's begin with the words of clarity. So thankful and grateful to see you back with me for another beautiful, blessed day. Praise. The word of clarity for love is diversion. Ooh, rejection is God's redirection. Changing a point of focus in love. Love is a diversion. Let's see. Love can be a bit, that's the place to divert your attention to. Where is the love? Go there. Where is the love? Go there. Peace. We have growth for peace. Growth. So peace is at a certain place, and I see you just growing that energy in your life today. Praise. And for happiness, we have balance. Happiness comes from within. It's from being balanced within yourself that you're going to really find happiness. You can look externally for that if you want, but the idea will dawn upon you and it will grow within you that, yeah, you know what? Ultimately, this is something that I have to do. The bottom of the deck is present. And are you being present? Are we being present? And how can we embrace our present in the most empowering and beneficial way? See, we can receive everything, every opportunity in whatever way we want to. What we can't do is control the external, but we can do is control the internal. How are we receiving our experience at this time? Are we receiving it from the love of the divine mind? Are we growing our peace within? Are we finding the balance within that brings us, allows, it doesn't even bring us because it's always there. It's just when it's in balance, I see a crossroads coming up, a blockage coming up, a roadblock comes up to the energy of happiness. It's always there, but it requires balance. So the balance is what unblocks the path, opens it up, clears the way. So let's see what flashcard wants to speak to us today. Thank you, listeners, God. So thankful and grateful for this perfect message for us right now. We have the five tortoise. Tortoise? What's the appropriate way to multiply tortoise? Anyway, 5 tortoise. Thumbs up. Look at that. Thumbs up. They got thumbs up. You get 5 thumbs up. 5 is a number of change. It's also the number that hangs in the middle of the balance. From 1 to 9, 5 is in the middle. It's not the beginning. It's not the end. It can go anywhere from here. It's about choosing a direction and realizing that one has the power and ability to move in a direction, which is coming up in the place of love today with this diversion. This is highly amplifying this. And I'm hearing the decisiveness to sit in the middle of it and watch and read and read your experience and gauge through your emotional GPS, your highest vibrational direction, and implement that directive into your course of action is strong growth that's coming out, a peace energy, right? Growth. The balance from within is what brings us to the happiness. We have that 5 tortoise, and the bottom of the deck is the 6 soccer balls. And I'm hearing you are definitely a player in the game of life. Definitely you are a player in the game of life, in the sense of you get involved in it. You're active. You're not sitting by stagnant waiting for something external to come in and do it for you. You work with the energy, get in the game, and as you see the ball coming, oh, I want to go that way. You pick a direction and you roll with it and go with it. See what the major arcana energy is for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, here we go. We have the world. Wow, the world. Ending, successful completions. Endings that brings new beginnings. Endings that brings new beginnings, successful completions. Learning major lessons, and then again with the application, the follow-through, the application. People, like, what good is knowing if you don't apply what you know? Like, you can know everything, but if you don't apply what you know, what good is it actually? Like we were saying last year, you got that master's degree on the wall. Is it just a good piece of paper to hang up on the wall so to remind you what your name is? Or are you going to put that knowledge into action, be a benefit to yourself and the others by applying what you know? It is of no consequence if you do nothing with it. The bottom of the deck is the moon. And I hear intuitively, you seen it coming. You could feel it. You could see it. You could sense it. You knew that you were on the brink of something huge. You knew that. There were some things that were outside of your awareness. There was some confusion. And you went through, you cleared up that confusion, and you took the opportunity to move forward. And so now you sat at this beautiful place where everything is nothing and nothing is everything, because it's like, what's the potential here? What else is possible in this for my bliss, from this place that I stand, where I move these energies and I do command and I use my force and I use my will and I apply everything that I've learned through this life that was so hard and cold and could have been called steel. Like, it's been tough, but I got this message over and over, enough that now I apply it in my everyday life. I follow from my intuition, and I'm in a new headspace, baby, because the world is here. This is where we're at. This is a major energy for all of us at this time. In the present, we are in the present. The present is strongly speaking to being with yourself in the place that you be now, in the way that you are in entirety, not discombobulated, not contorted, not dismembered. You have put yourself together with the energy of love, and I just see it brightly glowing as that becomes solidified. Like, if, oh, you glued yourself all back together, did you? Okay, well, here, bam. It was like when you complete the puzzle, you put the last one in, the whole puzzle just like, whoo, yeah, on the baby games. Anyways, let's get into a tarot experience. Let's see what's coming out in these energies today. I'm going to use my Hermetic tarot deck again. I'm really loving this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Luster's God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. Michael, we're so thankful to see you back again. Sherry, yes. And we're so thankful to all of you who tune in all the time. And those of you who are new, welcome. Where you're resonant with it, pick it up and run with it. If it ain't for you, then leave it for the one for whom it came through. And go about with your day. We wish love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness to all of you. We have so much love for you. What experience, what's the situation in this experience, Sister Scott, that you want to discuss today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What experience do you want to discuss today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're about to get all the way into somebody's life right now. The Six of Cups. First card I see two cards, two stacks of 3. So I feel like this is you here. First card, 6 of Cups, the Tower, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like another party is showing up in the other 3 that came up face down. Oh, no, advice. I hear it's advice. Okay, so let's see. And somehow we will weave all that in anyways. Okay. As words have more than one meaning. Okay, my citrine, I just knocked it down. Oh, so that says somebody could be experiencing a bit of a loss at this time. Somebody could be feeling a bit of a loss. The 6 of Cups here saying the 6 of Cups is pleasure, the Lord of pleasure. Okay, the Lord of pleasure, and this is connecting with your old emotions of pleasure, past ones that are being relived and re-experienced now. So something feels familiar. There we go. Something feels familiar about this. Something feels also familiar about this. The Tower is the energy here, and so this is a blow to the ego. The Knight of Wands is here as the instigator of change, lightning fast change. I mean, he's coming in hot and heavy, people. And it's like this Tower comes and brings it in. Show me some more about this 6 of Cups. Let's God, thank you. The 7 of Pentacles. This is a long-awaited reunion. This is a long-awaited reunion. This is looking back at what you have worked hard on your whole life since you were a child, what has been of value to you. Looking at how far you've come. Looking at how far you've come is really big here as well. The Tower, please, is the 5 of Swords. Oh, boy. And so while you're here paying attention to how much you've grown and, you know, looking at who you were versus who you are now, all of a sudden, bam, you get sideswiped by some confusion, some disorder, an argument, a combat. This is the Lord of Defeat, the 5 of Swords. This is the argument. This is the overly emotional discussion. This is a reaction. A reaction is completely resistant and combative. A verbal thought. So when they're thinking about this, when you're thinking about this surprise, it's like, oh, hell no. I can't really believe what the fuck is happening right now type shit. Like, really? Wow. Because this is so outside of what you expected. The 7 of Pentacles is also being in the energy of expectation. And the challenge that comes in with expectation is that it creates a very resistant energy. In other words, if it doesn't happen exactly the way I want it to, and I'm hearing we have control issues here, then, you know, it's going to cause some problem. Let's see more on this Knight of Wands. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Well, it looks like somebody is being guided to focus more on work. Focus on what works. Focus on the energy that works for you. Focus on the energy that works for you. Build that energy up. Build up the energy that works. 7 of Pentacles. Let's go back to the 6 of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles becomes the 2 of Pentacles on top of this 6 of Cups. So somebody's dealing with a codependent soul connection energy. And change is afoot. Change is afoot. The 5 of Pentacles is here, but it doesn't show itself. It's here invisibly in between the 2 and 7 of Pentacles. And it's like this change is set to bring rebirth. And it's like as one changes, the other one changes. So, here we are. Beautiful. We haven't channeled these words in a while, but it's coming up now. This is a beautiful thing. Choose a healing path for yourself. Because what's done for yourself is also done for the other spiritually. Whether they're aware of it, whether they like it, whether they want to receive it or not, it's been done on a spiritual level. Therefore, it's done for both parties, because what you put out is what you get back. And when you're taking care to self-love and heal and choose the healing path for yourself, the higher vibrational path for yourself, the higher frequency path for yourself, the more spiritually guided and inspired path for yourself, that healing, that choice, that energy is touching the other party involved, other parties involved, the other energies, your soul group, your soul family. And of course, it's going to touch the energy of the one with whom you're going through the interaction. So bless it. Choose your higher vibrational path. Why? Because this makes you a higher vibrational ass. Yes, they're going to see you as an ass. Why? Because you continue to choose the vibration. And you will not accept a fluctuation in order to please their ego. Ego death blow. They don't like it. You will trigger them when you choose this. But are you trying to hurt anybody? No. Are you trying to deceive anybody? No. Are you trying to manipulate anybody for any purpose or thing? No. You are grounded in love, peace, and happiness. And what you do in your relations with others around you is to be of service and to be you, but first and foremost, true to yourself, which is why they find themselves triggered, because they're not being true to themselves. And when you look at the mirror and you see somebody doing it and they're cool with it and they're in their space, in their zone, and they're okay with being alone, well, let me see if I could poke at you. Let's go poke at the hornet's nest. Let's go stab the bull in its chest. Let's go get in the lion's face and see if we could dance around them with grace. Yeah, is that how you think that is going to work out? No. There will always be an innate reaction to conserve oneself. And when you go against that, it makes you feel like hell. And you're aware of this. And you have chosen to move away from this. Message. As the telephone rings that I had no idea would be ringing. Message. Who's calling? And what do they want? Will you pick up the call or will you let it go to voicemail? A connection that you've waited for is not always what it looks like it's gonna be. So the Tower, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Oh boy. You went through some changes, and you know what? Now, with this new awareness, with this surprise, with this Tower moment, there's a change of mind. You're feeling different. You're feeling different. Because what was built on a fake foundation has fallen to the ground. And this is a reiteration of a fact that you already learned before. When you saw it, you say, this is an energy I know. Thought I was done with you, you old energy mule. Why? Why mule? Who's been looking at mules? The incoming, in other words, the predictive, we had the Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and now the Four of Cups. This fast change is happening in your life is bringing in opportunities for you to have some gains, and it's going to work out for you. You need to know that when we started out, sometimes rejection is God's redirection. Let's get the advice for you. We have 3 cards up here. They said they were advice. Let's see what's the advice. Where you're resident with this, put something in the comments for us, and then I'm going to, we only have 1 court card here, and that's the Knight of Wands, so we'll see what comes out here. But let's look at the advice. We have the Chariot. Here we go, the Chariot. Ooh, the Chariot is about finding the balance and getting past challenges and obstacles. This is making fast moves. This is moving quickly. This is the advanced AP calculus class. This is make sure that you keep moving forward. Like in the movie Meet the Robinsons, their family's motto was keep moving forward, and they became very influential through their creations. Likewise, you have a creation within you, and so your first advice is the Major Arcana. Lesser's God is God. You are in an energy where life is pushing you forward. And if you try to sit still in the place that you be, what I see is like somebody standing still, and here comes the lava flow. And if you stay planted in the same place you're at, you're going to get burnt up and burnt out. So you need to get ahead of that flow that is destructive in its nature. And what is that? It's a low vibration. The lava is a low vibration. As a choice, repetitive choice, when you know better. It's different for ones to choose a low vibration who don't know how to use vibration. But see, the folks I'm talking to, you are in the place where you know the power of your vibration, and that there is nothing more valuable than your high frequency. That it tunes you to all the highest potentials available to you, of which you are usually not fully aware. Never, ever fully aware. As a matter of fact, your awareness of the beautiful, awesome potentials that you align with on a high frequency and a high vibration are so outside of your awareness, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. There is a strong energy of the zodiac sign Cancer for somebody here. Let's see what's the next card of advice, the 8 of Pentacles. Do the work. Do the work. You got work to do now, Lucy. You got some cleaning up to do. You got some splaining to do, Lucy. This is an ongoing, this has happened before. It's time to move on. And it's like this, it's over the tower, people. It's over the tower. So things went real fast. It picked up pace real quick, right? But now we're in the energy of you got to do the work. You got to do the work, because now some emotions are coming up. I mean, triggered when I see your face. Triggered. It is not okay. Triggered. I am not the same. You need to stay out of my way. Yeah. I should probably listen to that song more if I'm going to be singing it. Thank you. And the next advice card we have for you is the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is the victory card, the recognition card. So the advice for you, move forward, put both hands on the wheel of the vessel of your life. Now is not the time to sit back. This is not a hangman energy. In the hangman energy, you chill where you at, check it out, peep out all the facets, what's going on, right? But in the chariot energy, nah, boo. You ain't driving me nowhere. Here we go. I got both hands on the wheel. I got one foot on the gas. Or maybe I got one hand on the clutch and 2 feet on the pedals. Maybe. Either way, I'm driving this shit. Deliberately. I have success in me. I am success. And that's what I'm being pulled towards. How? By having the victory over these repetitive karmic cycles. Bullshit. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Okay, cool. We've done this before. We're no longer a fool. We've done this for ourselves over and over and over again. And now it's a very useful tool. So we got this too. Look at the bottom of the deck, people. What card is that? What card is that down there? Who that be? Who that be? I'm every woman. It's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now. Everyone from A to Z. The divine feminine. The mother. The empress. The goddess. She who creates. I got the Midas touch. Everything I touch turns to gold. For some, there's this connection that wants to get in because everything you touch turns to gold, baby. But they're going to be disappointed because they can't get their hands on your gold. And if you stop touching them, they're going to feel it in the soul. This is you moving past the karmic cycle because you have outgrown this shit. You have learned enough from it. And you're ready for a whole new day. So let's take a moonology and romance on this. And then I'm gonna do some more. Throw some more. Throw some more. That's how I'm feeling right now. Throw some more. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Somebody needs to lighten the fuck up, man. Didn't I say play the game? You in the game, you a player in the game. Yeah, somebody else didn't know there was a game. It was rules to this game, and it's a way to play, and it's a way to play nicely. And when you don't play nicely, sometimes people don't want to play with you no more. Play nice. Didn't your mommy ever tell you to play nice? Probably not. For someone, these issues go back to their mother. And why? Let's see what's below. Because the Queen of Cups and the Death card, she was emotional. She was looking at doing something about it, but she wouldn't look at it. The Seven of Cups and the bonus card, yeah. She kept deluding herself. She kept deluding herself. She kept running from what kept being shown to her that would have brought change into her life. Yeah. Some of y'all, it go back to your mama. Or with them, it go back to their mom. Some of you had a woman like this as your mother, and that's why you're like, oh hell no to the no. You say, oh hell to the no. I didn't see what this looked like. I watched my mama, her whole story. Like my mama had it tough. Why? Because my mother did not know how to walk away from that what was hurting her. And I refused to do that to myself. Let's get a moonology. This one stopped on the top. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. And with that Chariot card, I dare say somebody is either a strong Cancer energy or has a strong Cancer placement in their birth chart right here. Yes, are you dealing with one? Somebody is. This is, again, like I said, karmic cycles, getting past the karmic repetitive cycles of this regret and fighting with yourself, and you know, you're being called in one direction and the evidence is there, and yet here you are fighting yourself and trying to hold on and all this other stuff to something that's showing you Like, oh, this is that same energy. And then I'm hearing it that, you got to remember to look at the individuals and circumstances as an energy. Don't look at the vessel. I mean, you could look at the vessel because sometimes some of these vessels really be looking good. I'm saying they be having pretty colored skin and pretty colored eyes and nice hair and nails and oh my God. But you got to look at an energy. What is the energy of what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, right? And let that, tune yourself into that and allow yourself to look at that and accept them for what they are. Accept them for what they are. Does that mean you need to hold on to them? Well, that's your decision. But you don't have to do anything. Love Source God is going to, if you hold on to something that's not for you, it's going to continue to show you that it's not for you. Love Source God is going to hold that beautiful place in your vortex for you until you're ready to move in that direction. So you can hold yourself up as long as you like to, but I see you, if you haven't already, hopping in your car, letting your wheels of steel roll, and putting some rubber down on the pavement. And I hear burn rubber. Is that the Gap band or the Daz band? Which one of them bands is it? Anyways, this has been our messages today. We're so thankful and grateful that you came out to play in these energies of love and peace and happiness and empowerment and owning our shit. So we come out legit. Because remember, if I'm pointing one finger at you, I got 3 more pointing my way too. 3 is the number of creativity. 1 is leadership. If that one is affecting how you feel, they're leading you and you're following. But when you take these 3 and you say, no, you don't have that type of power over me. Now you step into a creator place, you see? Yay. Thank you for letting me know how many people watch this. Letting me know how you experience this reading. And tuning back in for the next stuff. Today is the 4th. So tomorrow I check into my house. And then 6th is my birthday. And the 7th and the 8th, in conjunction with the 6th, is the retreat that we're doing here. So invite everybody because it's going to be done on this show. And I'm so thankful and grateful to be here and to be of service. And until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Called love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Latest.